Hey people, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming. If you're returning, you know you are loved, you are celebrated, you are appreciated. Now let's talk of our nation. Let's talk of our country, our beloved country, Nigeria. You know, if you are a Nigerian out there, you're watching me right now, I respect you. I salute you. Kudos to you. Because to have a kind of government that we have, and you still live sane in a nation, like, I don't know if you get where I'm going to have this kind of government, to have this kind of leaders, and we are still living here, we are still hoping for the best, we are still willing to support. I respect you. To have this kind of government, and then you go online and things will happen, you still see people that will make joke out of it just to pass time. You get the point? They make jokes out of it just to keep hanging on. Because without those jokes, well, a lot of persons will die of frustration in this country. What a nation. With leaders that are like pests, that eat us up even more than those outside. Now, as personally, I'm going to put this video on right now so that you get to understand what I'm saying. I just hope you see what I want to show you right now. Now, how would the statement of Peter Obi raise questions in the minds of these persons if they are really not guilty of what he has said? Come to think of what he said. Sweet and crude oil is not sweet or chewing gum that you go to the mall and steal and put in your pocket and go out. For you to steal crude oil, you need money. Like, when I say money, I mean money. Because the ship you use to steal these things cost billions. Right? And can anybody just get ships like that? How can a ship of that magnitude that goes with oil, that transports oil, move on waters in Nigeria and our custom will not be aware? Our naval officers will not be aware. And then this keep happening for the past 9 years. And all of a sudden, you're beginning to say oil theft. And you want to tell us that you are not aware of what is happening as our government, as our leaders. You're coming out to tell us you're not aware of what is going on. Come on, even if you tell that to a baby or tell that to corpses, I don't think they will even agree. Now, listen to this.
I'll be interviewed yesterday when he say government they plan to arrest them because it's vessel. I don't go like to mention this ship where this is now VLCC. As you can see, I'm very large cargo carrier. Look at, you see the size of the ship. You see the size. This ship will see the big cap. Oil in Nigeria is being stolen by the government. Nobody can steal oil. It's not a sweet. You can't go into Russia. You can go into Brussels shop and steal something and put it in your pocket and go on your back. You can't steal oil like that.
This is the time that we need to open our eyes, right? And make decisions, because times like this is the time that we have power as citizens. When election is approaching, when campaigns are going on. When I talk about campaign, I remember this issue of this one that happened in Lagos that is going viral now, right? That Tinubu supporters are now going after shops that were open during the rally, asking them to pay 5,000 each. You can imagine. So you cannot open your shop when rally is going on anymore. They are now threatening you. If you do not come out to support, you will be treated like this. I just hope you don't reach a point where everybody will have a gun pointed at his or her head and tell you, go and vote for this person. And I believe as Nigerians will not allow that to happen. I trust my people. I trust Nigerians. And I'm happy that these things are beginning to open up. Let's be wise in making decisions. This is the time that we should not allow anything blind us. That little change they give, it shouldn't blind us. Let's be wise and open our eyes to change this nation to the way we want it to be. which I believe we can do it. Like Aisha Yusufu would say that she wouldn't be surprised if Tinubu lose to Peter Obi in Lagos State with what is happening recently now. She wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Because even when you're talking about politics, there are things you do that someone will just get tired of you, someone will just get fed up of you. Leave your thoughts and comment there at the section. What do you think about this? The whole crude oil thing. Was Peter Obi wrong to make that, to open our eyes? Because I think it's after he said this, a lot of, we are beginning to see reasons to the fact that this is not just a theft that a small boy will just go and steal somewhere, or carry gallon and go and fetch it and go with it. This is something that is serious. And you know the painful thing is that, you know why this thing is paining me? These are supposed to be people that should lead us to a brighter future. Now I see reasons why they always try their best to send their children out, because of the damage they are doing to the nation. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? A human, this is your country, oh. Like, this is your nation. You might run anywhere. At last, you are still coming back. Wherever you go to, you see my prayer always. It's not that it's something else. I just pray they start pursuing them from there. They start pursuing them back. Let them come back here so that the way they have spoiled it, let us live in it like that. And then they will see the damage that they have caused. You get the point? This is the reason why you see, before you know this one has run out, before you know that one has run out, they are trying their best to get citizenship of different countries because they know that they are damaged, destroying the nation that is supposed to be their country. Who does that? Who does that? A country that should protect, you swear when you are taking that oath to office, you swore to protect the nation's integrity, and you are out there deceiving people. People are sweating day and night to make the country better as citizens, and you are there as a leader doing your own. As citizens, we have our own, which I'm not going to talk about that today anyway. We are here to talk about what is happening, what our leaders are doing to us, right? A nation that is your nation, you are willing to steal and run away. Hey, God of mercy. You steal your own property and go and dash it out to somebody. No matter the amount they are paying, look at us. We are buying petrol for 195 naira per liter. We have the oil, we have crude oil. But we can't enjoy the resources God has given to us because of these old wicked human beings that are up there, and they have refused to allow their citizens have a peace of mind. They have refused to allow their citizens enjoy their fatherland. And that is why a lot of persons are willing to japa. We call it japa, right? A lot of persons are willing to move out. No matter what they face out there. It's not, see, if you begin to listen to some persons that are outside, it's not that the life there is 100% better. But to some points, their reasonings are okay. They are sane. They are off the madness of what is happening here, of the madness of our nation. They are there not just for their self alone, but for the sake of their children, the future of their children. Because in a country like this, that we have leaders that steal our resources and take it out. We have leaders that do not care about investing here. We have leaders that are okay to steal our resources, to dash it out, and then borrow money and put us in debt. Come on. What are we saying? Are these not all plans to destroy our future, to destroy everything we own, all our pride, destroy our hope in a nation like ours? Nigerians are becoming wise. And you know what? With all what they've been doing, they think they can keep going. A fool can never remain a fool forever. One day that fool will tell you, you think all these things you've been doing, I don't understand. And I think that time is now. Let's wake up and say enough of all this. And look at all this, and you see, my pain is that they will pay some of us, and then we are willing to come out and speak. What MC, is it Olumo or Luomo, something like that, he was saying that people did not die at Lekki toll gate. It's just the doing of Peter Obi and the Atiku. They just want to spoil Tinubu's name. That's why they came out to say people died at Lekki toll gate. See, there are some things we say we should be scared of the dead. We should be scared of the spirit world. Right? Now, you coming out to say things like this, the blood that was shed on that ground will be on your head. Whoever comes out to speak things like this, the blood of those innocent persons that was killed at Lekki toll gate, the blood of our youth that was spilled, that blood will be on anybody's head. I do not want to agree that this nation has suffered enough. It is time for us to have fresh air. It is time for us to breathe in fresh air. Enough of all this nonsense, enough of all this politics, whatever. Let's think about ourselves, the future of ourselves. Forget about the amount, the money they give you. That money will finish one day. But this nation will keep standing. However we try our best to make it work today, is how we're going to live in it tomorrow. Think of your children. You might think you have prepared a future for them in another man's land. Of course, it's not your land. You might think you prepared their future. Do you know what will happen tomorrow? You don't know. Because one day you will die and leave them here, and then you have used your hand to cause trouble for them. I don't think if these people think about these things at all. All we think about is money. How to make money at the detriment of people's life. We don't care. And then we call ourselves leaders, politicians. Nigerians, let's wise up. Let's open our eyes. What are your thoughts? What are your comments? Leave them there at the section below. And I'll see you in my next one. I think enough of all these things. Enough of it. People are tired of this nonsense. If you haven't subscribed, why not hit the subscribe button to be part of the family, and then hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Do not forget to leave your comment there at the section. What is the way forward? How do we move on as a nation? How do we get out of all these things and have a brighter life, a brighter future, so that those outside can see reasons to why they should come back home and live in peace in their father's land? Bye for now.